All right, good morning, everybody. Eddie the Block here of the Relic Extractors, along with my buddy John BURLETH. We are here at the Epic Dump. We are getting to go down into the hole that was 12 feet deep at one point. It's been a little over a month since we've been in this particular spot, and a lot of collapsing from the rain and everything, so we got a lot of clean out to do here before we get into it. So we're just going to widen this up a little bit here too, and see what comes out. Stay tuned and we'll get back at you. Alright guys, we just widened this up here a little bit, and John's got something there.
Dr. Thompson's eye water.
Oh, Thompson's eye water. I dug one of those out of the old root ball over here that we when I was picking around that root ball that one day. Nice little New London, Connecticut, right? Yeah, little Dr. Thompson's eye water. Miss Darlene likes them little ones. And then while we were knocking this down here, John popped out this Cobalt United Drug Company Maryland glass, Maker's Mark. Large letter style on that. I've never seen them with the larger letters like that on the base. This one's a screw top. I have seen them with the cork tops on them. Nice color, Cobalt. That's about it right now. We'll get to you. Alright, John just popped out the shoulder embossed Pabst. Not like the amber ones with the hop leaves. These, believe it or not, are not as easy to find as the amber hop leaf slug plate ones. It's like a champagne style. So starting to get into some virgin dirt down there, and he's starting to pop a few things out. What you got there?
Got a whole head.
Uh-oh. Got a doll head?
Not complete.
Creepy doll head.
Creepy doll head.
There we go. So
It's got the little hook arms tied in.
Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, little things are starting to come out, and plan is to right there just go straight down right here too, where he's kind of sitting right there as well. It's all undug after about 2 feet of clean out. Then it's virgin ground in there. So we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. Alright guys, just going to give you an update where we are. So far it's basically a whole lot of nothing. So you can see that's the bottom where I was last time. This is what dropped off on me right up in here. And so the easiest way we figured to get through it is to channel along the edge right here. So my foot is about 2 feet higher than where I'm channeling this way. At least then, as we're coming across, we can break off where I'm standing, shave it down until we can have a wide enough area to really get back into the wall. So it's probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock, so it's a couple hours and not much progress. I don't know, John's hauled up about 40, 50 buckets of stuff that I've been chipping away and filling up the bucket with. So I'm going to hop out for a little bit. He's going to kind of get rid of here where I'm standing a little bit. Get another, foot and a half, 2 foot down at least right here, this area. But you can see there's another layer of brick in here. Coal dust, a little bit of rust, and oyster shells. This whole section right here is all hard-packed oyster shells. It was so hard to even get my 2-prong fork into that. But again, now that this is opened a little bit, we can just shave it, chop it off, haul it out. So I mean, some stuff was coming up out of here a little bit high, but we don't want to have a shallow overhang here, so we want to get this all cleaned out. So we got a few hours. We'll see what we can do. This may be one of those unproductive digs, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, got John down here plugging away. He just popped out this consolidated fruit jar midget lid. So that's a decent little find. Really not getting nothing yet. It's just a rough rough day of cleaning here. So, but we haven't been in this hole in probably about 6 weeks. And Mother Nature took its toll. Plus, the last time I dug it up underneath there, it was, that's when it broke off, and I had that big brick smack me right in the middle of my back. So, hopefully we get some other stuff coming out. He did pull out a couple other jars and some common, like olive jars and stuff like that. A couple other, plain things. There's that Pabst beer from earlier today, and a couple slicks. Got a flask. Couple inks, a little porcelain, little glass stopper right there out of a gin bottle, more than likely. And that's about it right now. So it's just humping the dirt and a lot of nothing really. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright guys, John and I are getting ready to switch out. Still nothing much. Just starting to hit a couple things here. Got a nice Pepto Mangangood. Again, common, but a nice auction bottle. And then you got this nice little Phillips. Nice aqua, little Phillips milk and magnesia. It's got some dried up contents in it. It's hard to see the embossing on it. And that's that stopper from before. Whiskey's got a big hole in it. Got a little bit of the label on it, can't read it, so that would have been a nice whiskey, even though it's a slick. And that's about it. We're just starting to get down into it here. That little layer down there where he's working on right now. A few things are starting to pop out, so we're getting ready to switch off, and we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. Alright guys, my turn down in here. I started cleaning out a little bit. We just started hitting some glass. I did get a nice, really hard to find milk. It's only the third one that I've seen, or that I've dug anyway, out of here, out of the Epic Dump. It just says Harford on it, Harford. I'll show you when I get topside. Right now I got an amber crown top sticking out. Don't know if it's whole, broken, cracked, whatever. Getting more of this black coal dust layer here. It's a pretty deep layer of it too. Right now everything seems to be laying a little bit on top, so I'm going to pick around on this a little bit, and stay tuned. We'll see what we got. Alright guys, she's loose. Let's see what we got. Not real loose, but loose enough. Let's see. What is it? Even better. Amber John Coleman.
Alright.
There you go. That's a nice one right there, guys, for a crown top. That's a $30 crown right there. I'll take it since we've been busted most of the day. Nice Amber John Coleman crown out of Ellenville, New York. That's a keeper. Stay tuned. Alright guys, just popped out this nice bromo seltzer. Doesn't seem to have any damage on it. I don't see any backwards Z's or backwards N's. That's the first thing I look for on them. Let's see. Yep. Regular lettering. Stay tuned. Alright, just popped out this nice little Colgate perfumers out of New York. Nice aqua one. Most of the ones I find are clear. Can't really read the label, but you can read the embossing on the base. Colgate and Company, New York. Nice little perfume. Doesn't seem to have any damage on it. Thick heavy piece for what this one is. Nice color to it. Alright, we're going to plug along. At least they're starting to pop out. Well, there's a growing pile. Mostly commons, and a few were from the last time I was digging here. But John just pulled out this nice small size Murray & Lammon's Florida Water. Murray & Lammon Druggist out of New York. Small size aren't too easy to come by. Nice tapered tool top on this. By around 1890s, 1900. See if there was anything on the base.
Oh, one of those United Drugs, little guy.
Well, and another little United Drug. He just pulled out a little cobalt, half the size of that one. That's late.
Crack. I just don't know if it's a crack or a
Let's see.
straw in there. Nice color.
Oh, this is the corker too. This one's a corker. Cork top, United Drug, like I said earlier. I'm assuming they were something like a bromo. They just shaped their bottles differently so they can identify their product a lot easier. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm going to catch you up on a couple things here. You saw the bromo, the Colgate, and the Amber John Coleman's. Here's that milk that I pulled out. Like I said, I don't see too many of these. Just says Harford on it. It's quart-sized milk. Doesn't seem to have any damage. And well, maybe it does a little tiny dinger there on the base. Still pretty decent shape. And then I pulled out a nice James Kyler. It's got a little bit of flakage off it there. But still a nice little jar. It's like the glazing just got off of it. Anyways, so that's that. And then just weird looking golden tree syrup, maple syrup, crown top, and almost like a case gin. And you can see part of the label on it right here. So that's about it. John did just pull a couple other things out, and he's been down there about 30 minutes already. We're going like an hour interval, so about a half an hour I'll get back down in there. He did pull another one of those United Drugs, the little cork top ones. So we got one screw top one and two little, like little pot belly styles, that's what I call them, cork top ones. And there's the pile. I'll stand back and watch the dirt toss here real quick. From about 10 feet down. Come over here, show you what we're working on. Right down in there. And we'll see what else comes out, so stay tuned. Alright guys, well, it was a semi-productive day. We started hitting some stuff there towards the end of the day. And true to form, I had a piece of wall break off on me and hit me in the back today. Not bad though, it was mostly soft stuff. So we just picked around a little bit more, packed up, and we were going to stop at Cugino's today, but apparently they're closed. And I think they're closed on Mondays anyway, so we'll catch you on the next auction this Friday night. It'll be another fantastical Fossil Friday. We got some really cool stuff coming up for you, so look for the thumbnail later on this week, and we'll catch you on the next round.